All righty, everyone. Welcome to another Friday night fight here at Bull Shooters. We got Joe McCreary versus Sherman Taylor. Probably the closest matchup without being on the number. 528 against a 527. They are going to play 10 balls. Race to 15, 3 foul rule, and 10 ball goes early. We got action. Friday night fight. Two brothers. Joe wanted me to call this the Blade versus the Black Panther. And if you didn't know who was who, Joe has his Wesley Snipes shirt on. And Sherman Nader is dressed sharp like a Black Panther. So looks like Sherman won the flip. Going to get the first break off here. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Mine's not too bad. A little tired from going to Safford yesterday, but we are here. Avila says 40 on Shermanator. Well, you spelled it wrong for one. There's no I in it. Just messing with the odds. So here we go. Big time thread shirt on. Sherman got his headphones on, and we got action. Oh, you're going to scratch right to the pocket. Joe going to go for this 110 right out of the gate. Punish Sherman for scratching. Looks like he made 2 balls on the break. Yeah, 2 balls and a cue ball. So pretty sure Joe's got a wide open rack. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 goes in the side. So he's really got no trouble. Etsy Bank Shorty. Little Gwen. Oh, he went for it right out of the gate. We got action, folks. Joe says, I'm going to punish you, Sherman. 110, and Joe has no warm up whatsoever. Azavila says, okay, to little Gwen. You guys got action too. So, what a way to start a Friday night fight. Scratch on the break and then what looked like an easy 110 combo. Take the first game down within 1 minute. Oh, boys. This should be really exciting. It's going to start out like that. Let me know if you can hear me all right. Everything's good. Picture's solid. Let me know who's watching and where. All right, Joe's first break keeps from scratching, but he's playing pinball. Got a ball down. Got a shot on the one. Not sure if he can draw it back enough for a shot on the two, but we're going to find out. Oscar Vila says, I'll be changing your name to Little Lost. Well, he's got a shot here. Now, can he get up back to where the cue ball is now for the three? Where he wants to go. Miss Jessica, good evening. Oh, he got a shot. We got action, folks. Joe can cut this in, go back and forth. Oh, excuse me. Had a choke attack. Nice, easy stop shot here. Mr. Griggs, my buddy. Hope you got that doctor's appointment. Watching and playing. Uh oh. Did he hang it? Yes, he did. He underhit it. Joel Martin, hello from Tucson. Hello there. I'll let my horse do the shit talking. Uh-oh, TV's ahead of the iPad. Look out. Well, Sherman's going to have a good look at trying to get out here. Should be able to cut the 7 in. The cue ball go 2 rails. Just got to keep it out of that side pocket. That's good speed right there. You see it's tracking that side pocket. It wants to go there if you hit it hard enough. Now you just be able to make this and go up above the 9. Pretty simple. But you can't ever take it for granted because that's when you start dogging it. Nice easy stop shot right here. All right, going to roll it forward. Nothing wrong with that. Since he can get to that bottom rail, and looks like we're going to have a 1-1 ball game. You know what I'm going to say? Or can we do this like at a concert? You know, the magician says, or not the magician, the lead singer of the band. We got Mr. Navarez. Good evening. What's up from? And then it said, what's up, Tim? Got a little ahead of yourself there, Mike. A good evening to everyone. Getting started here. Joe started off with a 110 combo because Sherman scratched on the break. And yes, we got action. Let's see if Sherman can stop from scratching this time. He did a little bit square. Boy, he hit it like he meant business there. Got a really good shot on the 1. Really just got to go from the 2 to the 3, and then everything else looks pretty simple here. And he should be able to get above the 2. Just needs to get above the spot area. Looks pretty natural. Thanks, Jaden, for looking out. Uh-oh. Well, that's not too bad either. He can go to the bottom rail, try to get up in between the 4-9. Doesn't need to try to spin it around the 10. I think it's pretty simple. Just top English. He might be able to go in between the 9-10, but you got to avoid the scratch. Well, he's going to try to draw it. Look out. I mean, you're giving yourself a shot at playing safe. Can't bank it anywhere. He's waving it off. See if he can bank this 3 ball over by the 8 ball. Try to use the 4 ball as a blocker. No, he underhit that one pretty bad. So Joe's going to get a chance back at the table and be straight in. Got to try to avoid getting stuck behind that 5 ball. Think he can get to the rail and bounce back out? Yeah, that's a good shot there. Came straight across. Now he should be able to shoot it in the side. Have the cue ball go down to the bottom rail, bounce back up around the 9 ball area. Be right back with you. All right, had to say bye to Dirty Sanchez. Meanwhile, Joe is making a run at it. Having to work for his education on this one. Going to call it in the top left-hand corner. Cue ball should come underneath the 9. Your focus here is just making that 8 ball like that. Give yourself that opportunity. Now you can just make this 9 ball and stop the cue ball. You don't have to do anything unnecessary. Great shot. Be straight in to go up 2-1. I was talking with a gentleman, going over the rules like I do for all these Friday night fights in case you don't know. Everybody always must post, and we go over the rule just like a tournament. So both players are understanding the rules and there's no miscommunication. And I said, all right, so race to 15, no win by 2. Joe says, hell no. If it comes down to Hill, we're playing one game for it all. And I said, I love it. So we got action 2-1, Joe. Really think this is. I was thinking about this match, and I think this is probably going to go about 2.5 hours, maybe 3. I think it's going to be quick. Both these guys are quick shooters. The table is actually playing really good right now. It's worn in. The new felt is worn in pretty good. Struggling on the break there, but 528 against a 527. This is Shermanator's debut in the Friday night fights. He said he was ready. After almost a year, he said he was going to quit after about 2 more weeks as he couldn't take it. But you see what this game does to people. It gets you addicted so hard you can't quit. So he said to me about a month and a half ago, he says, find me a match. Normally we don't do that, but Sherman's a good friend of mine, so I said, made a post, and I kind of was actually looking for this right here. Joe McCreary, I felt was a good close matchup for him, and Joe happened to reach out, so here we are. We got action. Two great people, good safety, really good matchup. Oh wow, that came up. You need to get that cue ball on the 8 ball. May see another 210 combo. Roger, the answer to that is it's their money. They made the decision. Sherman plays on Monday night over at Metro, so Joe prefers 7-footer a little bit more, but it's always the player's preference of where they want to play, for how much, and the race. I just make little suggestions here or there. I got away with it because the three's tied up, but there is a potential 3-10 carom. That cue ball lands, if he can draw off of that too and land into the 8 ball, that would be ideal. And he says, no, I'm just going to play safe. Little punch around the table. Now, you're going to force him to get the jump cue. Oh, he's calling it in the corner. He's going to kick at it. Hope he's got his kicking cue. Well, looks like he might change his mind. Nope, he's going back at it. Gonna try to kick maybe right underneath the side pocket or right above it. I can't tell. Right and underneath it. Well, he called the pocket, but wrong ball. Now they are playing 3 foul here, so I'm curious what Joe's going to do. Is he going to take the angle on the 2 to open up the 3? Or is he going to go ahead and play safe? Bank the 2 over by the 10, put the cue ball underneath the 4 ball. Try to get ball in hand so you maybe get a 2-10 combo. It looks like you're going to bank it in between the 4-8 and land the cue ball on the 4. Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's a really good shot. He can't go to the left side of the table. He's almost got to go 3 rails around the 5. Kick the 2 up on the upper right-hand corner. That's what I'm calling. That's what I'm seeing. He's kind of looking at it. But he's got to go 3 rails to do it. If he can get it to spin enough around and go 2 rails, he can kick it up towards the 10 or into the side. But he's looking at maybe going 2 rails and kicking in the bottom right. That's what he's calling. A little bit more possibility going that way. I like the 3 rails because you kick that 2 ball. Wow, good shot. Let's say you kick that 2 ball up table and maybe get the cue ball underneath that 5, 7, and 9. But regardless, as long as you make a good hit, you shouldn't have anything to worry about because of the 3 ball. Or 3 ball's tied up. It comes down in this game of who can get to the 3 ball first and play a good enough safe or play a 3-10 carom. You can play safe on this 2 ball, but it's a little tougher. I just go ahead and make it and get a shot on a 3. He says, nope, we're going to play safe, and a good safe it is. Sherman may pull out a jump cue. I don't know if he even jumps. He's got a shot here. Yeah, come off that bottom rail. Play it like it's going to scratch. Play the speed to where you knock it in and cue ball comes off the bottom or that top rail just a little. Comes off about a diamond. Maybe a half a diamond would be ideal. Then he could bank a 3 maybe, but let's see if he can knock this 2 down first. Just play like it's a scratch shot. Oh, just missed it. Gonna give Joe ball in hand. Up to 26 viewers, not bad. First 30 minutes. Shout out to our sponsors, Qualtech Air Conditioning Heating, Realty One Group. Oh, I missed the breakout there. Now he's stuck kicking at it. Got Tiki Plumbing. We also have E3 with me and Tony's Mobile Tire Service, and then Mr. Michael Urbanski with MU3D that's been making a lot of the trophies. And I will say, I cannot wait for the new trophy to come out for the Water for the Homeless 1100 and under state championship. Going to be a good one. We're actually going to have first, second, and third this year because the trophies are so cool. All right, they want me to go watch this hit, so I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, Joe actually called for the hit. He said it's easy enough, but he just wanted to make sure we got a good hit. Oh, look at this. No, I don't think Sherman called that. And if you want to know, I am solo. Yes, I was a poet, didn't know it. Made a rhyme every time. But Justin is in Vegas. Just heard that they lost the hot seat match, so they are guaranteed third, playing to get back into the finals at 9 o'clock. I'm sure Sophia will be streaming it. Nice bank shot by Joe. Now what's he going to do? Going to bank the 5 again, or is he going to play safe? Bottom left corner, draw the cue ball up for the 6, maybe. Bank it in the side where he's standing. It's a little tough, but there is a chance the cue ball comes back up table for the 6. Yeah, he's just going to play safe. Did he get it? No, it snuck out. Going to give Sherman a little glimmer of hope. Don't think he can make it in the side. I think he's got to kick this in the side, right side pocket. Kick it up towards the right top corner so the cue ball slides underneath the 7-9. He's got options. Looks like he can cut it in the side. I guess he's going for it. Just got to slow roll it in. Yeah, I think it's a little much. Oh, I guess he clipped the 8 maybe. I missed it. Great thing about Sherman, he's an honest person. And Joe said even when he lies, he tells the truth. So got 2 great competitors. That's why I approved it. Joe has played on the stream before. There's never been any issues. This is Sherman's first time and wanted to make sure. That's the great thing about these Friday night fights. So most of the players pick their opponents, so there's no real animosity. So if you're just joining us, I, I spoke earlier that Joe said that I need to announce it that it was Blade versus the Black Panther. And I asked Joe, well, which one are you? He said, oh, I knew you would ask that. And I said, well, I'm thinking you're Blade. And because he said, I'll let you call it. I said, well, I'm thinking you're Blade and Shermanator is a Black Panther. And of course, Joe wore his Wesley Snipes shirt. So we figured that out. So Blade is up 2-1 against the Black Panther. Glad that they wanted to have fun with it. Both players did put up $500 each. The winner will get $1,000. Oh, look at this. Kick bank, safe, or sell out. Or make him earn it. That's what you want. You're going to let him see it. Make him earn it. All right, Mr. Darchai over here messing with me. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looks like Joe's going to cut it in and scratch. No, he's going to play safe. Get the roll. That's what you got to do sometimes. Can't rely on it. But, it can happen. May be able to spin it off the top rail, but then he's got to come. He's going to. Oh, he just missed it. So you got to be careful coming down underneath the 7, 8, 9. All right. So I know Joe played safe. Sherman hit it. So he got off of 1, but he's now back on 1. The 7 doesn't look easy. The 7, 9 might be wired. Let's see how he gets on this 6 ball. All right, now I'm curious. The 7, 9 must be. Oh, maybe he's going to come around. No. Yeah, he's calling the 9, so it must be wired. Goes right in. No, it doesn't. It goes to safety behind the 10. Wow. Wow. Sherman's like, what the heck is going on here? I bet you Sherman didn't anticipate this in the Friday night fight. But he's got a chance here. He can kick this off the top rail. Let's see how he handles the adversity. He's laughing at it right now. I mean, that's all you can do. It's early. Can't let it frustrate him. Can't let it frustrate him, I guess you could say it. But I may be repeating myself also because I'm super tired. Oh, no. Probably should have stayed home instead of coming up here at 1 to play Tony. Nonetheless, Sherman is not getting the rolls right now. Joe is. Got away with that 7-9 combo. Yes, that is too. All right, players are asking me if Sherman was on 2, and I had to let them know yes. As he missed the 5, it was hanging in corner, but Joe's just going to go ahead and run this out. It's always good to know, though. I mean, there was a possibility with where the 7 was that he could Wanted to be that guy to play safe and try to three foul him, get an easy win. But this is easy four ball out, right? You would think. Can't ever take it for granted. There it is, 3-1. Joe getting an early lead with two easy lucky rolls. Unfortunate rolls for Sherman. Sherman scratching on the break the very first game, and Joe taking a 110 combo early, get up 1-0, and now you just saw that. Gave him ball in hand twice. It's going to be a long way to go. So stay tuned. Race to 15. We're getting up there. 32 viewers, not bad. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 viewers. 10 ball on the side. Don't count. But he's got a really good shot on the one. 4 balls on the break, including the 10. So let's see how he gets on this 2 balls. He's going to try to draw it back and play the 2 in the same corner? Or is he going to try to go 2 rails around the 4? I think I like drawing this ball. Try to draw it like kind of like that. I was going to suggest it. Make sure you hit the top rail though, so it comes down to the side rail. But he's got a shot. He can cut this. Cubo's going to run into the 4. What's it going to do? It's going to land perfect for him. Make this. Cue ball's going to go 3 rails around the 9-10 and should almost get straight in on the 5. You don't want to go back and forth. This is pretty simple. Left hand English. Control the speed. Look out. Yeah, he hit that too hard, and the spin didn't take enough. Mr. Nelson, yes, sir, I was. They graciously let me come in and check out the place and have some fun, and it was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what the new place will be looking like. I've heard there's new owners, and we shall see. But it was a good time. Safford looked pretty quiet. All right, here's Sherman Chance. Try to get back one game here and make it 3-2. Nice shot there to float down underneath the 9. Now he can play it in the side. Just got to stop the cue ball. Should float to the right just a little bit, so he can be straight in on the 10, just like that. Perfectly hit. Oh, good shot. 3-2, we got action. Who do you like? I don't know. It wasn't boring in that place last night with the fight that broke out. Almost broke out, I should say. It was a lot of fun. All I know is that all the girls were dancing. 2 minutes later, the boys were fighting. So, and then they asked me, like, you didn't get killed? And like, no, I was laughing and watching and having fun. So it was a good time. Got lucky, got done by 11:30, was able to drive home last night. I almost was going to get a hotel, but luckily it got done by midnight and I was able to drive home. So here we go. Sherman trying to tie it up with this break. Look at that break. Look out. Cue ball just all over the place. Nothing on the break. Wow, I thought that hit that perfect. I mean, couldn't ask for any better. Weird sometimes, hit it too hard, and this is what happens. Well, don't know if that one was frozen or not, but he hit that thing so squared. The one had nowhere to go, so Sherman looking at a 110 carom, get back his game from game one. He wants it. Could be a good shot to tie it up. Well, get safe maybe. Well, Joe might be able to cross bank this on the side. But I think he's probably just going to play safe. I'm trying to play that cue ball right behind that 3 and 7. This is going to work too, maybe. No, he didn't want Sherman to see it, but Sherman can bank this back at him. That's what he's calling. He's banking it back at him, right where his hand is. Cue ball's going to lead him to the 2 if he can make it like this. Get off the 2. Great shot. Yeah. Now he's got a choice. Cut this in the side, come around table. Needs to get on that top rail somehow. Might be able to cut in the bottom left. Mr. Sanchez. Let's go, Sherm. Must play on one of your teams, huh? Surprised no one likes Joe or what the hey? No, Sherman's a great guy. He's calling bank. This might work out for him. Trying to get on that right side of the 3 ball. Wow, what a shot. What a great shot. Now is he going to play the combo or is he going to play the safe? He was lining up the combo like it went. No, I think he's got to play safe. Yeah, that'll work. One to just, all he had to do was just stop the cue ball. Didn't want it to roll forward like that, but nonetheless, he's going to get away with it. Force Joe to play the carom off the 3 into the 4 if he hits it right. Let's see. No, no. Should have called the 10. Oh, wow. What a roll. Keeps getting the rolls. Sherman just got to hang in there, and eventually the rolls will even out, right? Hard part is you want to see them both win, but only one can win. You're going to move this 10 ball. Well, that's not bad, but smart. But I don't know. At the same time, he could have taken that shot at that 310 carom. Joe's getting ball in hand. He's calling the 10. They call him Combo King. They call him the Combo King. Well, Sherman thought he was doing the right thing, but ended up setting it up. Made it a little tougher, but Joe is going to go ahead 4-2, and I'll be right back with you. All righty, we are back. Well, I am back, I should say. As I said earlier, Justin is in Vegas trying to take down the ACS state championship. So it looked like Joe broke dry. Sherman pushed. And Joe gave it back. Doesn't like it. Thought he could see it, but I think he's got to go 2 rails into this. Well, I guess he can see it. Gonna try to bank it 2 rails, maybe. Yeah, that's just gonna play safe. He's gonna try at least. Not bad. Good shot. Got the lead that he was looking for. Joe's gonna probably kick at this. I don't think either of them have a jump cube. Not positive, but so far they're kicking at it. They're going at it. Getting close to it. Ooh, making him have to play safe again. 1-8 maybe, Karam. I think he's just gonna push the 1 over to the rail. Good shot right there. Pushing it behind the 9. Getting a little relief from the 5. Joe says, I'm going to kick this 1 in. Got to put a little spin on it. Look at this. Oh, wow. Well, 1-9 combo, but they're not playing 9 ball, so he's going to have to go for the run out. Maybe he can play safe. I like what he's thinking here. He's going to push this 1 down to the bottom rail. I like getting behind the 9 ball, cutting off all his angles that he can, so he can try to get ball in hand and play the 110 combo. Push it up behind that 9 ball is all he's got to do. Push the 1 to the bottom rail in the middle. Get behind that 3 and oh no, Sherman. Gotta make sure you get it down there. You know what Joe's gonna do. No, nothing this weekend other than the 475 and under Dory DeLeon challenge. Another 10 ball for Joe. They call him Combo King. 5-2. That's the difference. 3 combos right now. No, APA has all the 7-footers, so I can't do anything on the 7-footers. I only have the 475 and under 9 ball and the 9-footers. $200 entry, 300 all in. Nothing for you, John. Sorry. Not sure when the next event for you would be that you would play in. All right, Joe with the break. Let's see if we can get a break and run out of these guys instead of a combo. Look out, cue ball. Running wild. 110 bank combo. Definitely gonna maybe. I don't know if he can spin this in and cut it in. It looks a little low. I think he's gonna bank this. Maybe to the bottom rail. He's calling the 10. I see it too. Draw the cue ball over by the 9. Look out. He got him moving. That's what he wanted, man. He wanted that 1 to stay where the 10 is, and the 10 where the 1 is would have got him good. Sherman's got a bank. He can make this bank. He uses top English with the cue ball. The cue ball should roll to the left side and have a shot on a 3, 4, and then maybe a 5-10 combo. Must be nice week off at the beach. I have to talk to your boss. Uh-oh. Look out. All right. Joe's got a chance because you're going to draw the cue ball to the top rail with a little bit of bottom left. Get that cue ball underneath the 3 ball. Can be straight in. I think we're going to see another combo. All right. Overhit it a little, but I think he's still got a chance at making this 3 ball. He wants, let's say, he wanted to be straight in. Yeah, he need to hit that with topping this, go to the top rail and come down. He would have been better off. Now he's got to roll this. He may go for the 4-10, but I would think roll the 4 in and bank the 5. You can play the 5-10 carom. If it lands right, if you can make this 4, he's looking at the 10. Look out. We may have action. He's looking, he's taking his time. I think he called the 10. Maybe he called the 4. I'm not sure. They're both in agreement. They understand. Oh, he's playing the carom. 4, cue ball off the 4 into the 5. He was trying. Oh, look at this. Sherman going to get a redemption shot right here. 4-10 combo. Don't slow roll it. You want to hit this firm. You don't want to hang it up. If you miss it, shoot it in with confidence. That's okay. Gonna get away with it. But that 5-10 now. Crazy how the game works out. If he can see an edge of the 4, he might be able to cross bank it. Gets the cue ball out of the way. Maybe an opportunity there. I think he's looking to see if he can get to the bottom rail and kick at it. I think I'm kicking at it off the top rail and try to make the 4. A little bit of speed. Could masse around this 8. I think that's what he's looking at doing. So obviously they don't jump. He's calling the 4. Got a chance to masse. Oh, I'm gonna say he hit it, but no bueno. All right, Sherman, let's make it count. Either give yourself a small angle to pop off the rail like this right here, draw it up table, put the cue ball back just underneath where it is now. No, that's too much. You don't need to break it out. Still just stay off. There you go. That's okay, but want to be a little lower than that. You should have played. Look out, cue ball. Oh, no. Didn't make the 5 either. Would have had a shot on the 6, but I don't. This 5 might go. He's got to cut this in with spin, and he's got to hit it thin as well because he wants the cue ball to go up table. Maybe it'll go in between the 8 and 10, back and forth. Yeah, like this. Just look out. Side pocket. Got the nice bump out, so now you just make this notch, cut it in. Can put a little bit of left on it if you want, but you want the cue ball to spin 2 rails. I'm just cutting this in with center, so it goes like this, 2 rail naturally. Don't hit it too hard. Well, got away with it. Gonna have a shot on the 8, the bottom left. Got to draw it though, so it bounces off this right side rail. A 9 will go on the side. Stay below the 9, just like that. Really good shot here. Now cut this in, and you want to come back across table to where you're standing so you can make the 10 in the bottom left-hand corner. You don't want to try to slow roll this because that's when you cinch it and hang it up for your opponent. Make it with confidence. Trust your stroke. Don't think about anything else but making the 9 ball. Know the cue ball's coming across table. Can even hit it firm like that so you know that you make the ball. Great shot by Joe. Going to go up 6-2. Most of that halfway point. Looking like a team effort. Sherman playing for the wrong team. A little bit of jitters, I'm sure. Joel has been getting the fortunate rolls as in the beginning of this set. They said he got 3 combos on the 10, so that's half his wins right there. The first win, Sherman broke and scratched, and Joe took a 110 right out of the gate. So still a long way to go. Put this match about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. We've seen it time and time again. Player jumps out ahead, and then the player that's ahead ends up taking it for granted. And dry break. Got a little navigating here. Cut the 1 in to get on the 2. Wants to get over to that right side of the table if he can. But we may have to cut this in with a little bit. He's calling safe. Going to try to spin this cue ball over behind the 6. Or right in behind the 7-10. That's a good shot. You might have to go watch this one. You should be able to kick off that top rail, but it's close. But I still think I can see it from here. Ducko. Uh-oh, I got the hiccups. So let's see if he can hit it. Nope, no bueno. Now, Sherman got an opportunity here. He can play safe again. Bank the 1 underneath the 2 and 9. Trap the cue ball on the 8. He's looking. He's going another way. He can do this way too. He just wants to get that 1 ball over by a clump of balls. So Joe has a tough time hitting this. Don't come down table. If you do, get behind the 3. I can't tell, but I think he can spin underneath the 9 and 2. Oh, he's going 2 rails this way. This might make it harder. Oh, no. All right, he's on 2. What's Sherman going to do? Going to play the 3 foul? I mean, technically, he's got a chance to get out here. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4, 5. I mean, I don't see anything hard other than just making the ball. Everything's in the open. Look out. Don't get behind the 9. All right. He's good there. Now, it's going to be important how he gets on this 4 ball. He wants just a slight angle. Doesn't want to get straight in. I mean, this might work because the 4 ball's off the rail, but he just needs to stop this cue ball. Doesn't need to go forward. Just stop it. Taking a chance there, but he can make the 5. Should be able to make it off the 8. Probably going to call the 8. That might be a little easier because then the 5 will roll down towards the bottom left corner. Just a little close to your work. You second guess yourself sometimes. So let's see if he's going to jack up and try to draw. Not bad. Good speed. Giving himself an opportunity. Now just come up table. There you go. Good shot. Good speed. Play the 6. Now he can make up his mind. He can slow roll this in. Play the 7 aside. I like coming down underneath the 7. But this is going to work. He's keeping it simple. Not trying to overthink anything. Just pocket the ball. Take a little angle you can get. Now he's worried where he wants to be. I think he can shoot this with a little bit inside and come across table right there where that's where he wants to be. He's got to avoid the 10 though. I think he can put a little bit inside English and come across though. Got to stroke it. Yeah. Ran into the 10, did everything he wasn't supposed to do. Was focused on the cue ball instead of the 7 ball. Didn't want to hit the 10. Maybe overstroked the cue ball because he was worried about it. Definitely didn't want to shoot the 9 from there. So now Joe's got a chance. Got to cut this 7 ball in, keep the cue ball from scratching in the bottom right hand corner because that's where it wants to go. Got to be careful of the right side pocket too. You put any kind of right hand spin on this cue ball, it's going to come off the 7. Then head towards it. Might get away with it. Maybe. I don't know. This is a 7-footer, so this is cuttable and makeable. Let's see how he can end up. He wants to end up where the cue ball is right now. But can he do it? Yeah, good shot. Good speed. A little lower than he wanted. All right. Character builder. He's calling the bank. Gonna fire it in. Yes, he is. Look at that shot, folks. This is to get back one of them games right here. Have a chance of breaking. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. There you go. Nice shot. Sherman, 6-3. We still got action. Race to 15. No win by 2. Let's see if Sherman can keep the cue ball in the middle of the table. All right, Sherman, let's get it together. Look at that. Letting the cue ball go. Nothing going down. Hitting a little too hard. They are using the magic rack. I'm curious if Joe's going to try to push this 1 ball past the 5 if he can. Keep the cue ball on the 5 or not. Don't think the 1-5 is lined up in the corner. We'll find out here. I am solo. Mr. Justin Ray is up in Vegas. So thank you all once again for tuning in, listening to me. 5 almost went. The 6 went though. I think Sherman gonna have an option. I think he's gonna take it. Thanks again to Bull Shooters for everything they do for the Arizona pool community. Really appreciate them, not just for myself, but for the Arizona pool players, the surrounding states. Thankfully, they let me put on these good tournaments and these Friday night fights. Players that come in and play, win a little bit of money. I know tomorrow is going to be big. I think they got kickboxing at 2 tomorrow next door. APA's got all the 7-footers, and I'm going to have a little 475 and under Dory DeLeon Shallow. 9-ball in the 9-footer, $200 entry, $300 all in. Still got spots if you were thinking about getting in. Meanwhile, Joe's taking his 1 ball in the side and overrunning the 2 a little, but he's still got a chance. Cue ball might run into the 9, or just might go ahead and scratch on the side. Clip off the 4. I see all kinds of disaster going to happen here. If he hits it bad. No, that wasn't bad. Got away with it. I think Sherman going to try to spin it in. 4 should stop him from scratching. Yeah, we got it. Look at that. Got past the 4. Got a shot on the 3. I think he can cut in that bottom left-hand corner. Cue ball run into the 7-8. Hopefully he can just split him. Yeah, just like that. Good shot. Giving himself a chance at the 4. Make this come across table for the 5 in the same pocket. Just going to have to deal with that 9-ball. And where the 8-ball is, he should be able to land straight in on the 9. Let's see if he can do it. This is what Sherman looked like in practice, warming up. I was like, wow, this is going to be a good one. Here we are, 6-3. Sherman trying to make it 6-4. Pull within two. Sherman was asking me about breaks. And he said, oh, probably take a break every 6 or 7 games. I said, you don't want to do that. You don't want to put that in your mind where, oh, you're thinking you want to take a break at 6 or 7 games, and you get past that seventh game, you play a couple more games, you didn't take a break, and now you're thinking about the break and not the game, and now you're down 6-3. You know what I mean? Just take a break when you both feel like it. Not a big deal. No time limit in these matches. But I told him, I said, that's the wrong thing you want to do. Because, perfect example right now, they played 9 games, they're on the 10th game, they haven't taken a break. And that could be in your head and why he's missing balls. Oh, don't do it. Oh, it's scratched. Let's see. I mean, that was ideal for Joe. That ball in hand, be able to make this. Now he's going to get above the 9, shooting the bottom right. Or are you going to try to go past the side pocket? I think I'm shooting in the bottom right to put the cue ball like that in the pocket. Maybe shoot the 10 in the same pocket or right there like that, bottom left. Go up 7-3. There it is. Joe McCreary taking care or taking advantage of Sherman's mistakes. Let's see if Sherman can clean it up. Clean it up. Get back in the game. Maybe this is the time to take a break. I would be saying, yeah, let me slow Joe down. Let me take a break for a minute. Go to the bathroom, wash some water in my face. Some players like to punch themselves in the face. Sherman sweating. Meanwhile, we got action. Joe is changing. Oh, they say change sides. So now Sherman going to get the break. Or he can play the 3 foul. He can just clip the 1 and go send the cue ball to the rail. Let's see what he wants to do. Big mishap. Well, he's just going to clip the 1. He's going to get that 3 foul revenge. Not so much revenge, but get a game back from his mistake. Punish him. He wants to put that cue ball almost in the middle, a little bit higher. I like clipping this and spinning this really hard. But, you want it to be underneath the rack. Want him kicking 2 rails. He's got an easy 1 rail kick just to make it happen. But because this rack is all like this, we're going to be here for a while. Good kick. Sherman can make the 1. Now can he get down table for the 2? Don't scratch. Look out. Say you don't want to be the one getting 3 fouled after this. Now here's the perfect shot. Make the 2, cut it backwards, send the cue ball into the stack. Just do it. You got the opportunity. This is your chance. You can play safe, but you're just prolonging the agony. You can cut this 2 ball backwards. Send it. If not, then go ahead and play safe. Not a big deal, but if that 2 is makeable, I'm making that sucker. That's just because I'm a shot maker. I like to shoot my way out. Yeah, that's good. Not going to be good enough because he should be able to come 2 rails out of this. Kick this in the top left-hand corner. Slide the cue ball underneath the stack. If you make it, you got a shot on a 3. Let's see how good he can hit this. Well, I'm going to give Sherman a shot again. Make this, come down on a 3 and try to play safe. Or get that perfect angle on 3 to break open the stack. Look at that, you almost got a perfect 7-ball rack up there. If you know what 7-ball is, it literally is a 7-ball rack. The 10 in the middle looks like a flower. Yeah, here we go. Gonna go back. Nope, never mind. The thought process was there, trying to play safe, put him on the stack like a 1-pocket shot, but Sherman says, I'm gonna play safe still. It's like I thought maybe he's gonna shoot that 2 and push the 3 down, be able to break this out. Sooner or later, someone's gonna break out the stack. Meanwhile, if Sherman does get ball in hand on this, got to make the 2-ball come down for the 3. What he needs to do is come down. And when he shoots a 3, he can clip into the 4 and push the 4 out. He's going to try to play safe on this 2-ball. I don't know if that's ideal. I like playing the 2 on the top left. Go 2 rails with inside against should come over here for the 3. That's a little better. You can draw down table to the right side, but I like going inside English. Look out. No way. I was going to say, don't scratch. That's why you don't want to go that way. But let's see what he does here for safety. Nope. No bueno. Joe's going to probably just bank this, call in the top right, put the cue ball underneath the stack. Yeah, just like that. Joe just come over. He goes, I've never seen this ever. That's what happens when you miscue on the break. Oh, look out. Well, now let's see what Joe's going to do here. He's going to make the 3, come underneath. I like this. So you draw underneath and clip the 4 and go into the stack like a 1-pocket shot. They play a 1-pocket game with 10-ball. Missed with ball in hand as he's not focused on trying to get to the 4. Says, I'll let Sherman make it happen. That might work because if he gets stuck behind the stack, now he's got to kick. Sherman says, no, I don't like it. I'm going to let you make up the mistake. Got a good opportunity here if he can go into that 7. Firm and full. I wouldn't say make the 3, but we're going to bat this 3 around, it looks like, for a little bit. Just push it up to the top rail. Nope, Sherman moved the ball. Luckily, they're not playing all ball fouls. They're just playing cue ball fouls, which should be. We're not professionals. What a shot by Shermanator. Draw that ball underneath the stack. Now, what can he do with this 10? Bank it in the bottom left off the 4. A 4 off the 8. Maybe call the 8 in the side. I don't know. He's got options, but he's gotta figure it out. We may learn something new. Yeah, he called the 8. We may learn something new here. Maybe the 6. Does it go if he can get above the 5? He's looking at it. I think you just got to just try to stay even with it. Yeah, like this right here. Just clip the 5 and put the cue ball on the end rail. He's calling the 6-ball. See if it goes. I think it might if he hit it a little firmer. Instead, he's getting the safety. Nope. This ain't no gimme for Joe to be able to make the 5 and get on the 6. Tall order right here. It's a big shot right here. Not only does he got to make it, he's got to get on the 6. If he stays up table, he might have a shot at it. Let's say if he stays up table, I think he's got to bank it up table. Can't tell if he's got a shot on it. He's looking like he's got a shot on it. Yeah, he tried to bank it up table. I would have crossed it. Gonna get away with it? Leave it him up bank. Yep. Yes, he is. I'm putting the 6 on the bottom rail. Putting the cue ball up table on the top rail. Force Joe to have to do something. Look out, cue ball. Don't do it to him. Good shot using the 10. Joe's probably got to kick off the left hand side of the table. That's what he's doing. I'm calling the bottom right. No, he can clip it. Look out. Pocket is flirting with everybody. Not good. Definitely not what he wanted. He's got to punch this to the rail, or is he going to go to the bottom rail with spin? Go 2 rails around. Oh, he's going to draw it. Good shot. A little farther away than he wanted to be, but this is pretty much simple. Just make it with the slowest possible speed to make the ball. So I was going to say you don't get stuck behind the 10. Nonetheless, he hit it good. Got a shot on line. He can either bank it or play safe. Big shot for Sherman here. Going to get the safety. I think he is. Good shot. Like I said, that was a big shot for Sherman. Let's see what Joe's going to do. Is he going to try to kick it in the right side rail? Oh, he does have a break jump cue. He said, no, I'm going to kick at this. He's undecided. Yeah, no, he's going back with this kicking cue. I like this call. Top right corner. This is a good with the right speed. Cue ball come underneath the 10. Spin like this. Right down underneath it. I think Sherman got a shot. If anything else, yeah, I got it inside. It almost worked out for Joe, but that's why you kick it up that way. All right. Sherman got a chance. Keep it within 3. Good shot by Shermanator. 7-4. We got action still. I'll be right back with you. Thanks again for tuning in. All right, Sherman's got a good break. Trying to keep Joe off of that halfway mark. Really good shot there. Make this 3. The cue ball will float over towards the right side for the 4. Good shot. Don't go too far. Watch out. This one's a little tricky. Got to come back across table if he's going to go between the 8-10. I like spinning this with right hand and go stroking through the ball. Come around 3 rails. That's okay. But now you're right in the middle of everything. Or he could have came around table. Been in the middle, but a little closer to the 5. He got this in the top left using just straight center English top center, excuse me. He's calling it. You can avoid the scratch, but you got to follow through with your stroke to get that top English to take so you don't scratch. Cue ball should come down for the 8, and you really don't have to hit this hard. Just get down past the side pockets is all you want. You may use a little bit inside, which is okay, but you still got to follow through with your stroke. Oh, he went at it hard. Let the cue ball go, and of course, it always wants to find the subway. Yeah, a little frustrated with that. He's got to let that go. Overhit that big time. That's why you don't want to do that. As soon as you let the cue ball go, it wants to find the subway. Mr. Shiplet, you're very welcome. Good to see you're still here with us. All right, Chosen. I don't know what he's thinking. He can make this, send the cue ball to the left-hand rail and spin up around the 10. Yeah, I don't know. He want to spin around the 9 and just use a little bit of right-hand English on his 5. He likes going this way. He feels more comfortable draw out around the 9, which isn't wrong. Matter of preference, but he can't make up his mind. And I think it this way is so much easier. You just put a little spin on it and let it bounce off the rail. You get straight in on the 8. Draw back across for the 9. I mean, nice and easy. There you go. You can do that too. Go in between the 9-10. I think that's what he couldn't make up his mind. Now he could be in trouble. Got to get that cue ball to the rail. All right. Yeah, the angle there. Looked like he was straight in on the rail. Got a good chance to double up on Sherman. Gets out here, make it 8-4. Don't think about it too long. Just make the 9. Send the cue ball around the 10, 2 rails. It's almost natural. Don't draw it. Just got to go with center. A little bit of right hand English. Hit about 3 o'clock. Oh my goodness. So that's what it was. He was straight in. I could have just stopped the cue ball, played the 10 up in the top left. Well, that's what Sherman definitely needed. Makes this a different game now. 7-5. Puts Sherman back in it. We got action. Wow, I did not expect that. Ball in hand with 4 balls. Didn't get out. All right, they're taking a player break, so we will be right back with you. Give us a few minutes. Yeah, Joe, gonna go talk to himself about that one. Sherman felt relief. He's looking right at me. He's like, "Oh, I can breathe a little." So player break, and we'll be right back with you. Thank you, everyone, for watching. All righty, I'm back, and while we're on this little player break, once again, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Really appreciate them. They love pool as much as we do, and they really love helping the pool players, giving them a little break if they can. And all of them, all of them are fast, efficient, and prompt service. So check them out. Give them a call. Let them help you. Sherman says, "You ready, donkey?" He's ready for the second half of the show, it sounds like. And this could be it. That's all he really needs. The one glimmer of hope. Looking like he's about to be down 8-4. Now it's 7-5. We got action. Look at that. He's hitting him like the hardest he can. Can't get a ball down. Doesn't realize, okay? It's not about hitting him hard, especially with the mound you're at. It's about hitting him square. Joe has a shot. Nice shot, too, because now he's got a 2-9 combo. Hits this right. The 2 should land in the pocket. And if he hits it right, that he hit it wrong, decide to play safe and fool us all. No, which way? I think he can kick just under the side pocket. Looks like he might have an edge, but I think he can kick around the 6. He has an edge on the 2 ball. We might be able to play a carom on the 4. It's hard to see. I think he's got a small edge, but my personal preference, I like kicking at this to be able to hit a full ball. Well, he's going to cut it in. Could work out for him if he hits it good enough. Look at this. It could work out for him. Oh my goodness, he almost scratched. And it didn't work out for him. Got the clip off the 4, pushed the cue ball over there, so now he's stuck kicking at this 3. He's going to try to hit the edge of it, send the cue ball up table, keep the 3 underneath. Might be a tall order for him, even though he is like 6'4". Joe's trying to see if it's frozen. I don't think it's frozen. May have to kick at this. Kick in between the 6 and 7. No, I'm going to go for the edge. No, second guess himself. You don't want to do that. Pick a shot and stick to it. Trust yourself. Don't talk yourself out of it. Talk yourself into it. Think long and think wrong. Try not to take too much time. No, he's just going to push the 5 down on the 3 because he couldn't see it. That's might work if it doesn't pass the 5. We also can find himself in trouble and do a 3 foul battle again. Get the 4 hanging. If he can make this 3, it'll be okay. No, don't scratch. Don't scratch. All right, cue ball should come down in between the 7, 8, and the 10, or he can come in at the 10. Get down table for the 5 ball. Look out, cue ball. No way did he just do that. That's why you got to play into the 10. He did overhit that. Too much side spin. Looked like he hit that about 3 o'clock, and you only need to hit that at 2 o'clock. Let's see what Sherman can do. Let's see if Sherman can punish him. I mean, it looks pretty plain and simple. Just got to get up on the 6 ball. That's not bad. Now, what you gonna do with the 7? Draw it back, play the 7-9 combo. You kind of wanted a little bit better angle, but I think his best option is to just draw it back to center of the table, play the 7-9 combo. The 9 ball's close enough to the pocket. Yeah, that'll work. Just want to give yourself that opportunity to shoot this ball. Didn't want to be on the rail, but nonetheless, you don't think about that. Think about what's in front of you. Think about making this 9 ball with the 7 and not leave yourself a bank. Whoops. So let's see if you're going to spin around and keep this cue ball underneath the 10 or just go ahead wide out and bank it. Didn't get it up far enough. Going to give Joe a shot at this cut shot. Got to be careful. This cue ball goes right in between the 8-10 and scratches. He was trying to play safe, I think, or maybe he was trying to make it. I don't know, but he got away with it. That's what I would have played. All right, let's see what he can do here. What I see, he needs to just push the 7 to the right side rail, then hit the 7 as much as possible and try to get this cue ball underneath the 10. I think he can do it with a little bit, hold the cue ball with a little bit of inside. The problem is he's got to hit the 7 thin, but he's got to hit it thick enough that it pushes to the rail. And this way, if he doesn't get a shot or doesn't get it behind the 10, it doesn't leave him a shot like this. He was close. He had the right thought process, but he didn't need to jack up. You just need to go through the ball. Let's see if Joe can slow roll this in. Can he keep it from scratching? Ooh, yes, it can. Just stop the cue ball. Stop it or draw it. 2 inches. That's all you got to do. Don't need to go forward. There you go. Just give yourself that opportunity. A good look like that. Take that shot all day long. All right. Still got that. Wait a minute. I was going to say, all right. Still got that 3-game lead. 8-5. Joe crosses the halfway point in this race to 15. Hour and a half. Well, looks like it might go 3.5 hours now. They'll beat my over under of 2.5. Meanwhile, we got it going on. Just got a text about a potential Scotch doubles match. These two against the Twins. And they want to call it the brothers against the brothers. Too funny. Meanwhile, Joe McCreary is trying to beat Sherman. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Blade is trying to beat Black Panther. Joe McCreary, as I stated earlier, wanted me to call it that. Said it would be more fun for them. I said, okay, I'm down. Which one are you, though? He told me, I knew you'd say that. So I took him as Blade and Shermanator as the Black Panther. And of course, Joe brought in his Wesley Snipes shirt. Uh oh. Got a 110 carom or a 110 combo? Combo looks a little easier than the carom, but I could be wrong. He's calling the 10. I say the combo because you got a better chance to hide the cue ball. But the carom, he's hoping he can hide the 1 ball. Playing the carom, and that's why you want to play the combo. You could put the cue ball up behind the 4 ball. Playing the carom, you kind of sell out the one by missing. Joe's got to try to figure out if that 2 passes the 5 or you going to play the 2-5 combo. Might try to draw off of this. Draw into the 2 maybe. That's not bad. Or did he hook himself? If he did, he's going to clip the 2, put the cue ball underneath the 10, or at least underneath the 3. Good shot. Sherman can kick this off the top rail. This is one of my favorite shots, called in the side pocket. Left hand spin about 3 o'clock, like this right here. Just missed the 3. There he is. He's calling in the side. Let's show him how it's done. Well, no, might work out. Did he get it? Joe might have a 210 carom. Definitely crossing this 2 ball and banking it up table. Definitely trying to carom, to be quite honest. Try to hit that 2 ball. Then enough so you bank it up past the 8. He's the combo king, but I don't think he's the carom king. No. Go away. Go away. Go. Trying to give me shots, and I'm like, we're streaming here. Go away. Oh, it's amazing. Some people just don't get it. One guy said, I didn't even see you sitting here with the camera set up. I'm like, how do you not see a big tripod in my face? Meanwhile, Sherman's taking advantage. Joe's mistake. Tried to get within 2. Got a little treetop. Luckily, Sherman's 6'4". He can jack up over this. Don't want to go too far left. That's okay. Should be able to make this and go back and forth across table. Wants to stay underneath the 9. Good shot. Got a nice little angle here. I thought maybe we'd go back and forth, but we didn't need to. Keep it smooth. Don't do nothing that you don't have to do. Don't let it go that far. Let it go. Yeah, what tripod? Yeah, right. John, right? All right, he's going for the bank. I think he is in the side pocket. Oh, no, not the scratch. Wow, he's so close to keeping it close, too. And it's little key mistakes like that that's hurting him. Other than the 3 combos that Joe has gotten, this game would be a lot closer. Obviously, that very first game combo was, I don't know, kind of poetic, really. I mean, you scratch on the break, you leave a 110 combo, your opponent's supposed to punish you for it. So Joe started off with a 1-0 lead in a matter of not even a minute, maybe a minute. Fastest first game playing 10 ball, I think, on our stream for the 7-footer. Mitch and Bobby could probably change that. How fast the game goes with them. I think we were recording, trying to keep track of how many games they played in an hour. Normal players play 6 to 7 games of 10 ball, maybe 5 to 7 games. Bobby and Mitch's first hour, they did 13 games, twice as many as the average or normal person. Oh, dry break. Shermanator's got a chance. 3 to the 4 is going to be a little tricky. If he can get an angle on that 4, he can come down table on the 5, and then he has a good way to, or I should say, good chance to get out here. He'll be able to stop this ball here. Yep. Nice little angle on the 2. Draw down table for the 3. Got to be careful. He wants to be around. Yes, Bobby Lemons. That was funny. For those of you who don't know, Bobby went to Oklahoma, and someone on the Oklahoma page called him Bobby Lemons. Thought that was funny. I thought maybe Bobby was trying to go on the road again. Definitely would have a good alias. Oh no, don't do that. Now I think Joe might just push this 3 down table, put the cue ball on the 8. No value in making this 3. Maybe clipping the 8. All you're going to do is play safe on the 4, but I guess he wants to go for it. Doesn't have any other option. Wow. And got, I think, the angle on the 4. Oh, I think he got a discrepancy. I think he's thinking that it, cue stick hit maybe the 7. I have to review it and see. Let me see if they ask me first. They're discussing between themselves. Between them, so I'll let them. But if they want to ask, about to find out, I'll back it up on my phone. Nope, there was no foul. So we'll let Sherman know. Joe's not one to try to cheat. So I'm gonna get off here after he shoots this ball. Let him know he can cut this in. This is makeable. Got to try to run the cue ball into the 8 because he has a possibility of getting stuck behind the 8. Good shot. No, no. All right, we're all good. Sherman understood. He just wanted to make sure, and he asked Joe what he thought. It's like, no. After further review, the play stands. Now, can Joe get around this 9 ball, get up on that left side of the table? 10 balls prevent it from just going up table to play the 6-7 combo. So let's see what he can do here. A little bit of a touch shot. Yeah, I thought he might go into it. Play the bank. Fire in the hole. Stop the cue ball. There it is. He's got a chance here. He's got to hold the cue ball. Might end up drawing a little bit so he can shorten that angle. But I think, yeah, he's not liking it. He's not trusting it. But I think it looks dead. He's calling safe. May push the 6 into the 7, put the cue ball underneath the 9. Have the cue ball come straight down. All right. A little bit of spin like this might not hurt. It's off the rail, so it is cuttable. It is makeable. Only problem is he can make the 6, come down, hit the 8, and scratch. So he's going to call safe instead. Bank it up behind the 7. Use the 9. I mean, it's not bad. It's makeable, but it's got to earn it. It's got to work for it. Now it looks bad, right? Just got to avoid hitting the 10 here, or hit the 10 and have the cue ball come straight up like that. I think that I just stop the cue ball. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Stop the cue ball, play the 9 in the top right. You don't need to go to the bottom rail and come up table. You can draw it to the right if you want. I just stop it, just like that. Now you just stop the cue ball on the 9. Keep it simple, minimal cue ball movement. 10 balls hanging, there is no shape to be made. You have to make the ball first. There you go. Joe is going to double digits, and he has doubled up on Sherman. He had a chance at 7-4, made the 9, and followed it in. So 10-5. May finish in 2.5 hours. Call like that, but we may have had to use the yardstick, move the yardstick to 3.5 hours. But nonetheless, nobody took the bet, so we won't talk about it anymore. How's your Friday going? Friday night and everything all right? 8:30. Why does it seem later? I don't know why. Probably just got dark a half hour ago for us here in Arizona. All right, as we stated before, Blade is up on Black Panther 10-5. Have to start calling Sherman by the name he doesn't like, but I'm not going to say it because he hates me for it. So those of you that know will know. 11:30. Yeah. Good luck, John. All right. Made a ball on the break. Looks like he made the 8 ball. Gonna play safe on this one, possibly. Push it to the rail. Yeah. Use the 4 and 9. Giving him a kick shot. Should probably call the 7. Yeah. Just in case. Got a chance at it. What he really wants to do is cut this one ball towards the top left and have the cue ball come around the 9 and 4. Like, oh, no, just do that. Are you kidding me? What? How good you got to hit him here, folks? Man, Joe has definitely getting the rolls in this match. Got an easy shot on the 1. Gonna lead over to the 2 ball right there. Play the 2-3 combo. Probably gonna have to come down table and play the 4-7 combo. Just want to lay this up in the pocket. Not a perfect angle to come down table now for the 4-7. Gonna try to draw it over. I don't know about that. Okay, draw it down. That works. Got there. Just play the roll the 4 in into the 7. Just roll it in slowly. Keep the cue ball. Oh, he's gonna go round table. Wow, look at this. How good we got hitting him. How good is he living? That's clean living right there. Draw the ball. You're gonna go to the top rail and down for the 5. You're gonna come around for the 5. Oh, play it in the corner. Does it go on the side? I don't think it goes on the side. Need to use a little bit of left-hand English, or would it came down underneath the 5. But he's got it in the corner. Can draw the cue ball up to the top rail or try to float it over. All you gotta do is make the 5. All right. Try to play safe. He wanted to play safe. Didn't get it behind the 6. Might take him for. Said he had a brain fart. Well, it's what Sherman needed. Definitely stop the bleeding here. He's got a chance. We'll figure out how he wants to play it. I'd come around the 10 like that. Get a little love from the 10. Or not. Making it rough on himself. He got to play this 2 rails and come underneath the 9. Doesn't want to try to hold it. to play the bank on the 9. He's got a chance. Like straw on that ball. It does. Got to be careful. I mean, that works. You're still at the table. Now it's one ball at a time. It's not one game. It's one ball. Every ball matters. Oh, he underhit it. He was worried about slow rolling it. Not good. I'm off to see the Wizard enjoy. Yeah, you have a good one, John. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Look out. Oh, I thought he missed it. No, he's going to play it in the side. Yes, he is. 11-5. Not looking good. I was going to say for the home team, but neither of them is the home team. Looking good for my horse. But we won't talk about that right now. We will talk about these two gentlemen putting up $500 each, putting on a show for us. Want to thank them as well, like each and every other player that has come before us on the Friday Night Fight. We can't thank them all enough. Without them, none of this is possible, and without the viewers, it's not worth it. So thank you again to the viewers that tune in each time and compliment us on watching the stream and trying to get some knowledge. Try to pass it along what we can. I say we because I'm used to Justin being here, but of course he's in Vegas, so I'm doing it solo. Hope I'm doing a good job. Joe seems to be making a ball in the break. He's not hitting it as hard. I hope Sherman's paying attention so when he gets a chance to break again, he realizes he's over hitting the break. Some people say I'm wrong and that they like to hit it at 100 miles an hour and they get a better result from it, but proof is in the pudding right now on the stream. Joe's not hitting as hard. People coming up to me all the time. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate you each and every time. And thanks to Mike not phoning in shots. Joe's got a chance for a break and run. We've been waiting to see it. Can it be done? Back and forth for the 4. Oh my goodness. Little love bump from the 10 and the 4. Like I said, he's getting the rolls. He's just going to slow roll this in and play the 5 on the right side. Uh-oh. See another combo. I think the 5 passes the 8 in the top right-hand corner, so we're going to see. Could play safe, but this is not a, it's a touchy safe. I just clipped it, and he's going to get another roll. Man, brutal. What are you doing? I just, every time he misses, leaving you nothing. He's got a chance to kick and stick here. Try to get this keep ball to stay behind the 8, get the 5 down table. Got to hit it harder than that. Got to hit it harder than that, Sherman. So I see that's one thing he can work on is this kicking. It's a couple of times he's kicked it and kicked at it too soft. Tried to play safe and hit it too soft. But Joe's going to have a really good chance here to get within 3 of the end goal. Really thought this was going to be closer. Of course, you know, when the first game starts out like it did, you start second guessing things all of a sudden already. You're like, really? Is this how this is going? Look out. You get stuck behind the 9? No, he's not making it easy. He's got to let the cue ball go on this one. Just make it. Take what you can get. Of course, with the way his rolls are going, well, perfectly straight in. Clip off that left side point and clip off the 10. Just make the 9, go to the top rail. Come down. Oh, don't scratch. I mean, go ahead. No. See, I'm rooting. I'm rooting for Sherman. I want to see a good game too, even though I'm betting against him, not by my choice. That is, Mr. Roger Griggs wanted to see Sherman win. So looks like I got lunch tomorrow. Or as they say on White Men Can't Jump, we going to Sizzler. We going to Sizzler. 12-5. I did not see this happening. Nonetheless, Joe is doing what he does, making the balls that he can, taking what he can get. Never really cares about shape too much. And that is the biggest problem with us as players. We always want to try to play perfect. Oh, there's what Sherman needs. Scratch on the break. We always want to play too perfect. We always want to play like the pro, and make it look easy and simple. But a lot of times, you just got to make the ball, take what you can get. And if you don't like your next shot, you play safe. A lot of times, it's hard to figure out what's safe to play, but that's all the learning process and how you learn. Got to figure it out as you go sometimes. Oh, come on, Sherman. You got to get off that rail. You got to get going here. Got a good opportunity. Need to punish him. Put some pressure on Joe. He's putting it on Sherman. It's not what you want. When you can punish your opponent for their mistakes and make them feel it, it's a much easier job to beat them because they're mentally broke down. 5-10 combo. Would love to see it. He's not wrong for setting it up. It looks pretty straight in. I'd be moving the magic rack, yeah, so there's no funny stuff. Let's see him make it. May have to cut the 5 just a little to the left, but I think it's pretty straight on. Yeah, good shot by Sherman. All right, stop the bleeding finally. Still doubled up, but comeback kid is in play. Let's see if Sherman has been paying attention. Not hit this so hard. Meanwhile, Friday night, the bull shooters looking like it's getting pretty packed in here. They always have the Scotch doubles league going on with APA. They always take up about 10 tables. That's another reason why I really don't do tournaments anymore. They really don't need tournaments in here on a Friday night. Every single 9-footer is packed right now. All right. I think he did figure it out. It looked like he still hit it hard, but it looked like he lightened up a little bit. Great break. Come on, I want to see a break and run here. Can he hold it for the 2 on the right angle to get to the 4? May have to go underneath, but I kind of like this. Can draw above the 4, maybe play the 4 in the bottom left if he can get straight on. Kind of floated above it, maybe? Or is he straight on? He can got to come to the left side of the table anyways. Me, it looks like cue ball might go into the 8, but it also may just go into the 6. He can get on the 6. That's his game winning ball because the 7 sitting there in the side, 8, 9, 10. Obviously, the key is the 2 to the 4, but That's what I'm talking about. Don't go that far. Well, now he's got a good safety. Or he can cut this four. Cut the four in, send the cue ball to the right rail. He's going to play safe. There you go. Get the rail. There you go. Good shot. Joe's going to have to kick with this in the top right hand corner, go 2 rails if he wants to try to make this. He may come 1 rail off the top, but he's got his break jump. So Joe does jump. Again, I'm not sure if Sherman does. I don't think we've seen him. He's had like 1 chance, I think. This is doable. I mean, it's almost straight in. All you got to do is get up over the 8 ball. Commentator Kirsten, you're welcome, Roger. All right, we got a bank shot or we got a safe shot. What's it gonna do? Kind of like the bank, but he's got to draw the cue ball because of the fact he wants the cue ball back on the left side. He wants the cue ball right where it is now. Doesn't want to roll forward into the 9 and cause him trouble. He's going to cut it. I mean, if he can avoid the 7 ball, it might work out for him. Wow. What a crazy outcome that just happened to be. Got away with it, clipped the 10, and didn't scratch in that side pocket. Oh, wow. Out. Man. Maybe couldn't believe it. He did pull it off the rail a little, but. Ooh, excuse me. I thought he made it. Thought it went inside the pocket. Now Joe's going to have a chance. Just got to get this cue ball down below the 8-10. Oh, and I called it. Got to get it below the 8-10 or you're going to be screwed. May kick at it? I don't know. It's a tough jump shot. He's looking like he wants to kick out, but he's got to hit just above the side pocket with a lot of right hand spin. Which actually might be the shot because then the 7 pushes down by the 9. He's going to call the 9. But this could be the shot to get out of this trap. Oh, I mean, could have been worse. Sherman's like, again with the roll, can I just get a shot when you miss? Joe says, no, you got to earn it. Try to bank this 7 up behind the 9, get the cue ball up behind the 8 and 10. That's the shot. The key is to get the 7 underneath the 9. You don't care about the 8, the cue ball getting up above the 8 and 10, but the potential is there. Just want that 7 to land on the 9. You don't want it to bump the 9. Doesn't see it. It's a pretty simple shot too. Just got to hit like an 1/8 of the ball. That'll help out. 7 might go past the 9, but he's got to cut this like it had eyes. Well, I mean, it's not bad. Don't think it's what he wanted. He's calling in the side, but he wants it up there. Which might work out for him. If he make it in the side, it'd been all right, but he got away with it. About the best you can hope for if you don't make it. I think Joe's got an edge. He just wants to bank it. Get the cue ball down table. Calling the 8 ball. Just in case. Drawing into it, maybe. Yeah. No, inside. No. Gonna sell it out. It's what Sherman wanted, what he needed. Still not out of it. Joe can be taking it for granted because he only knows he needs three. I try to say that fast. And it can well, I can let him get a couple. Don't want to ruin the game, right? No, I see it a lot where you're so far ahead you get lackadaisical. The missed shots you're supposed to make. Big game for Sherman. Just need to stroke this in. Oh, that was a hard thumper right there. Made you take a second look at that 10, like, what? It didn't go in? Better go in. I know that's what every pool player thinks when that happens. All right, getting to that 2 hour mark. Joe needs three, and Sherman trying to get over that halfway hump. He needs eight. 8-3 race. Don't want it to let it slip away for Joe. See if Sherman can have another good break like he did. That was a great break, a great opportunity for a break and run, but just couldn't get it down. Changing the position of the cue ball for the break. Looks like. It's not bad. Still overhitting it just a little. Luckily, Joe gets the push out. Got a little bar box action going on behind me. Some players. I'm not going to make any announcements because I don't know what they're playing for, but getting ready for next weekend's 1200 and under Scotch doubles at Main Street, along with the 500 and under that's full. Come on, Sherman, don't do that to yourself. Well, he fell for the trap. Joe put it out there, and let's see if Sherman can kick it in. He's calling it in the side. He wants to make it because the cue ball will track up towards the three ball. Although this isn't going to be that bad, really. Unless Joe can get to that left-hand rail with a little bit of spin, but I don't think so. I think he's just got to slow roll it, take what he can get on a three, or play safe. That works too. Now, I like this because now he's forcing Sherman to kick into this two and open up all four of those balls right now. But he's got to kick at this firm to get a rail. And that's what he did. 9 goes now, so 7 goes. Now he just got to get to this three ball. Don't know if he can draw and avoid the 10. We have to just slow roll it, take a shot on a three like this. I like it. Gonna bank this three ball over by the 9-10. Use the 5-6-7 for blockers. It's pretty simple. You go the other way too, but like this, I don't like that. Unless he gets underneath the 8, but no. I mean, this isn't bad because he got him on the rail. He can't jack up and draw this ball. He's got to go forward, which might be beneficial for him anyways, to be able to make this three. think that's what Sherman's got to do. A little bit top angle, just center top. Not you're going to come around and play safe. Safe shape. There it is. That easy. Joe's trying to see if he can see an edge. I think he's got a kick at this. Try to get away with it. Try to make something happen. He made something happen. Going to give Sherman an option. I don't know if he can make it, but I think I'm taking it. I'm not going to give Joe a chance to play safe on me. Well, the thought was there. But he's not going to like his next shot. Joe's going to push this 3 in between the 5-7, try to get that cue ball locked on the 6 and 5. Pretty simple straight shot to do at the angle. Oh, he's going the other way. What are we seeing right now? What happened? Well, I should say what had happened was he played the wrong shot. So now Sherman is probably going to try to 3-foul Joe right here, which he should. He should punish him. Giving him an opportunity to hit this. Really want to trap him underneath the 8. Well, let's see if this works. Yes, it does. He's on 2. Let's see if Sherman can 3-foul him. What's he going to do when they come for you? He may be able to try to run out. No, he's going to play the safe and push this 3 to the bottom rail, try to lock the cue ball on the 6. 6 and 5. We're back at it to where Joe should have put him. Then he wouldn't have been in this predicament. I think he's got to, hate to say it, but I think he's got to go for the run out. Shoot the 3, come across. So you have a shot on the 6 and 5 ball in between the 6 and 7. I mean, it's pretty simple. And then if you don't like the shot on the 5, you can play safe. You still have the option of 3-foul. But I think this is pretty cut and dry run out. Pick and choose what you want to do. Draw the cue ball onto the 7, bank the 5-3 rails into the 9-10. Or make the 5 ball, draw into the 6. Push the 6 up table. Like that, I was going to say. I think Joe's got a shot. Yeah, I think in the back of his head, he really wanted to try that 3-foul, but the time was then to run out. Oh, Joe forgot to hit it, or he's playing safe on purpose. I don't know. I have to ask him that one. Nonetheless, it's a good shot. He gets away with it. Well, 7, we got a ball game. We got a 5-10 carom here. Right in the side. Can't tell if he called or he played safe. But we'll find out. Well, Sherman. Not sure what Joe said there, but I think he said something about it's easier than it looks or something. But meanwhile, Sherman's trying to get game for game now. Every game matters. Good shot there. Getting a shot on the 7 inside. Just roll it forward past the 9. You have a shot on the 8. Make sure you get past it. There you go. Now stop it. Look towards the spot. Or draw it up. I was going to say draw it up for the side. No, he wanted to get a little higher, but I think he's okay to just float across table there and get straight in on the 10. Probably going to end up by that middle diamond above the side pocket. Yeah, he doesn't like it because he wants to punch it to the top rail, but could play the 9 off the 10 a little, rolling it forward still. Getting 10 off the rail might work for him. Like that, perfect. Like perfect. Where I said the cue ball can land up by the middle diamond. He's straight in. Oh, I was going to say, don't tell me it hung up. Good out by Sherman. Keeping it within 4. Down 12-6. No, down 12-5. But he's won 3 in a row. That's all Joe needs. Joe needs to be thinking the same way. Sherman won 3. I can win 3. Sherman thinking, okay, he won 6. I can win 6. 3 more, and it can be within 1. Let's see what kind of break he lays down. Want to see a break and run from one of these guys. It would be nice to see. Good pump up for whoever does it. All right, got a ball down. Got 2 balls down. 8-4. Should be able to cut this 1 in, but he's got to figure out what he wants to run into or what he doesn't want to run into, which is the 5 or the 6. Try to cut it in with bottom outside. Try to cut it with inside. He's going to say, no, I'm just going to bank it down table. Play safe. I like it. Playing smart. That's how you got to win matches sometimes. You don't have to play the best, but you do have to play smart. You have to play the right shots. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Got a bank shot. Does it go past the 3? I don't think so. And the 6 could potentially block it too. You just got to bank safe. Banking in the top right-hand corner. Draw the cue ball over to that first diamond. So you got the cue ball behind that 3 and 9. If the 2 doesn't go, if the 2 goes, well, not what he wanted. It may work out in the long run. Definitely should have banked the 2 in the top right-hand corner. Hello, beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's see. A little interrupted by the beautiful Shannon bartender. So he should have a shot on 2. He's probably going to draw into the 5. That's what he wants to do. What he wants to do, we're going to say maybe draw into the 3, but I was looking at maybe drawing in between the 3 and 5. Unless the 5 goes by the 6 in the side, so you just got to make this 3. Cue ball's going to the left side of the table. Just want it to bounce off the rail so you're not on the rail. Just like that. Good shot. Now I can just draw it. Play the 6 in the same side. Just stop it a little or draw it just a little so it goes up table. All right. Put some muscle in it. That'll work. Just make the 6. Focus on making the 6 and the cue ball bounce off the rail about a diamond. That's all you need. That's perfect. Focus on making the 9. You can draw it a little bit. Might be able to stop it. What? Wow, I thought he did the right shot. Draw it. It's what Sherman needs. Makes this, he'll be within 3. Wait his time. Wow, big mistake by Joe. I think his blood sugar is off a little right there. A big mistake. Key mistake. Now Sherman can literally get within 1 if he breaks to it, runs to a combo, or breaks and runs, and then breaks and runs to a combo, or breaks and runs. Put a 2-pack on him, get within 1, and put the pressure on him. I think Joe's starting to feel the pressure a little. He knows it's just 3 games away. Wins 1, it gets the break to get on the hill. Wins 2, he's on the hill. So let's see if Sherman can climb back out of the hole he was in. Down 12-5. He's won 4 in a row. Don't know what that was about, but we got action. They're keeping us entertained. They just want to go over that 2.5 hour mark. I know him. Glad no one took me up on that bet. All right. Sherman looking at the table like, all right, where do I break? Don't hit it so hard. Gotta hit it square. Nope. Still hitting it too hard. Luckily, got a safe break out of it. Got an ugly rack. So probably as long as the 1's not glued to the 2, he's probably just going to push this 1 ball to the right side rail, put the cue ball behind the 2. Pretty simple. You do that too, just to make sure you get a rail. I like it. Forcing Sherman to go in between the 6 and 10. And try to hit the 1 cross side. I think that's his best opportunity. A little bit of spin. If he goes in between the 2 and 5, that's pretty tight. Yeah, I think Joe's got him in a good spot. Try to spin around like this. No dice. I just opened up the 6. Let's see if Joe's going to play the 3 foul. I think so. Bank the 1 in between the 5 and 4. Put the cue ball on the 7. Open up the 4 a little bit. Oh, what are you doing? I mean, he opened up the 4, but wanted to hit the 7, so the 4 would cut off the kick. Nonetheless, Sherman's going to have a chance to hit this 1 ball. Hoping to get it past the 6 and maybe get the cue ball behind the 6. He's calling the 1, so he's going to have to hit it a little firm. Well, called the 6. Wow. This is big here. 1 goes. What's he going to do with the 2? That worked. I went a little bit further, but slow roll up onto the 5. Trying to draw this ball or at least stop it. Yeah, that's no good. I think Sherman's going to sneak back into this. Yeah, Joe's like, I lost it. Can't see it. Past this curfew. Sherman gonna climb out of this hole he was down. Yeah, Joe missed that 9 ball. That was big. Now he's second guessing everything, overhitting things. Sherman can climb right back in this. Keep doing what he's doing. And play safe here, I'm sure. Yep, good shot. Keep putting pressure on him. Make him kind of have to come with something. Don't kick at this. 2 rails. Got a chance. Got a chance. Look out. That's all Joe needed right there. What a shot. Wow. I mean, that's the hard part of this game. You play the right shot and your opponent plays a better shot. It's almost like a tennis match. Like, what a return. Great shot to get on this 7. Now just slow roll it up to give yourself an angle. All right, or push it up like this. This isn't bad either because he can make this. Got to avoid the scratch in the side pocket, but the cue ball will bounce off that left-hand rail. Set up for the 9, pretty simple. Just got to focus. Where are you going? Where are you going, Joe? He's scared to hit it soft. I don't know. Can he cut this backwards? Wow, I did not expect that from him to hit it that hard. Let's see if he can cut this backwards. That's his only option, really. But then he's got to worry about the cue. Harem, maybe? I don't know. Curious to see what he's going to do. Try to backbank it in the side. On the side he's standing on. Big mistake right there. Big mistake. He went too far with the 7. Didn't need to go that far up with the cue ball. Could have just went just past the 9 ball a little bit. Give himself a perfect angle on the 8. Calling the 9? What? Or is he calling the 10, Karam? I think he's calling the 10, Karam. No, 2 rails. Oh my goodness. Did he get the hook? I don't think so. I think Sherman's got a shot. Yeah. That would have been a great shot if he held it. Wow. Didn't think about that one. Oh, get up there. I think he's got a shot. Sherman going to get the double digits. I didn't think it happened. He's won 5 in a row here if he can knock this down. Not trying to jinx him at all. I think Joe is out of gas. Yep, 12-10. I think Roger is alive. Oh, boy. Take a break. I tell you, that's what I'd be doing if I was Joe. I'd take a break. Well, Sherman is 2 games away. He was looking like it was over. Joe was asking me if the 9-10 Karen was a shot. I said, no, what you did, you just hit it too hard. All right, Sherman. Yeah, we got action. 2 games away from tying this up, making a race to 3 for 500. Yeah, that was big. It's what Sherman needed. He got new life. He's won 5 in a row. Joe needs 3. And now Sherman needs 5. It was an 8-3 race just a minute ago. No, 10-3 race, excuse me. You know, Joe is, look at this cue ball. He's trying to scratch. Wow. Got a ball on the break, but he's going to need that. pushing out. That cue ball was going for the scratch up there in the top right hand corner, like the very first game of this set. All right. Let's see what Sherman's going to push out to. Don't think he's going to jump this. Just call him push. Where do you push it? I mean, well, it's not what he wanted, but it might work. If Joe can see an edge, I don't know if he wants it. I think he's got to let Sherman shoot it. Now, is he going to kick at it, play it in the right hand side, or is he going to try to clip that one and bank it up behind the 5 and have the cue ball go into the 4? We're going to find out. Yeah, that's okay, but definitely forcing him to have to come with something here. Character builder. You got half of it. Got it down. Like I said, sometimes all you can do is take what you can get. Now he's got to try to figure out how to make this 2 and get back up table for the 3. I think I'm playing safe. Banking it past the 10 and getting this cue ball right over here like this. Well, luckily for Sherman, it leaked out, but now Sherman's got a decision. He's got to just cross this 2 ball with the cue ball, bank it 2 rails up to where the 3 is, and get the cue ball come down underneath the 10. That's what he wants to do. Just a little bit of right hand spin, maybe 2 o'clock. Cross it. You can call the 2 ball cross corner in the top right, just in case. We're really trying to play this 2 rail and put the 2 up by the 3. Yeah, we got more viewers tuning in because it's getting a lot closer. Sure, we didn't have many because it looked like it was over, but Sherman says, hold my beer. Well, that's a way to get the 2 up by the 3. Meanwhile, Joe's got to figure it out. Push the 2 into the 3, get the cue ball underneath the 10 here. Well, that's what he's trying. Get over there underneath the 4-6 would have been good. A little bit firmer. I think Joe's done. He's out of gas. Sherman's going for the bank. Joe's not shooting them in with confidence anymore. And when he does, he rattles it, and that's broken his confidence. So Sherman just got to stay with it. Keep steady. Putting pressure on him. Make him pay for his mistakes. Joe got away with it, but he's sitting there beside himself. It's like, what's going on? Good shot. Sherman might want to just push this 2 up and this 8 up on the 2, like he did earlier, causing Joe to have to play safe. Since Joe is struggling, he's given up 5 games. I think that's what I got to do. Make him force to do something that makes him uncomfortable. I hit the 8. Gonna get ball in hand. All right, this is where Joe needs to capitalize and punish Sherman. Another good opportunity here. 3 to the 4 is going to be the key. He's going to come around 3 rails, or he's going to try to draw it. And could be a possible problem. I think he's just got to go 3 rails around, take what he can get on the 4, and may have to play safe. Or just do this, get straight in, up table. I think he can make it. Yeah, he's got room. Just make the ball. That's all you got to do. Oh my goodness. Yep. Joe is spent, out of gas. He's out of gas. We're going to see Sherman come back, kid, take it. Calling it now. Especially if Sherman gets out here. Joe has hit a wall. Sherman just got to try to hold serve now. Hold the table, play smart. You don't have to make this ball. Force Joe to do something he's not comfortable doing. Try not to sell it out. That's the key right here. Bank this 6 ball down to the 8. Use the 10 ball as a blocker. That's all you really can do. Can come across like this. This might work. I think he's got a shot. I think he's got an edge. Probably going to go down the table. Top right-hand corner. Unless he got him and he has to kick at this. I can't really tell. The way he's looking at it. He's got a kick. He's undecided. Doesn't like it. I think he does have an edge and he can cut it up table. Just doesn't want to hit it so good that you make the 6 and you run the cue ball into the 10 and now you stop it on the 8. Call it in the side maybe. Yeah, he did. He's playing the 2-way. That'll work. I think Joe heard me. He's not giving up. He's like, screw you, Tim Daniel. I'm not out of this yet. Well, you're my horse and you're looking like you're dead, buddy. Sorry. Sherman's showing a lot of heart right now. Being down 12-5, and now it's 12-10. That's what you got to do in this game sometimes. Hold steady and know you're going to get another shot. Remember, your opponent in this situation isn't that much better than you by 1 point. So, no, he's not going to run out. Guys have been in this for 2 hours and 40 minutes now. You're starting to get winded. Don't make that mistake. Ouch. Well, even Sherman said, what just happened? I didn't hit it to do that. All right, let's see if Joe can get out of his funk. His best chance to try to stop the bleeding. Oh, no. I was going to say, did he just scratch? We've seen it before. Just got to draw it a little bit. Make the ball. I told you, he's done. He's done. Take him out. This is where he needs to take a break. His blood, I know what it is. I've seen it too many times in these long races with Joe. Blood sugar is out of whack. He's got to take a break after that. Ball in hand and he doesn't get out. That's it. If he doesn't take a break, Sherman's going to win this set. That's it. 12-11. It's over. Stick a fork in him. You got ball in hand with 3 balls and he didn't get out. All you do is stop the cue ball. Meanwhile, we got action. 12-11. Not good for Joe. Unless he's trying to keep his action. That was bad. He's supposed to win that game right there. Sherman made a big mistake and he's supposed to punish him for it. Now Sherman's just going to say, all right, you don't want to win? I'll take it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good night. Sit down, Joe. You're done. You're over. You can't get out with 3 balls. You're done. Good break. Finally got some down. Not going to have a great look, but may have a 2-6 combo. Cannot miss the last 3 balls and expect to win in this game. When you got 3 balls with ball in hand, you don't get out. Not good. Not good for any player. You're going to second guess yourself from here on out. He can't get out of his own shadow. Oh my goodness. How does that ball scratch? Even Sherman said, there's a half a pocket right there. How good you got to hit him here, folks. All right, Joseph. Start calling him Joseph because that's his name. He's got to get out here. If he doesn't and Sherman ties this up, it's a race to 3, and he better go take a break. He's done. No, just forget it. He's not even playing shape now. I hate to say it. I hate to see it because Joe's a good guy. And yeah, he's my horse with my sweat bet with Roger, but this just doesn't look good. He's all over the place. Hate to see it. Love it for Sherman, though. Showing a lot of heart, showing everybody don't just because you're down and out, down 12-5 and race to 15, there is possibilities. You can still hang in there, but you do have to have a lot of heart. This game will take it out of you or it'll put it in you. Make you feel it. Make your heart pump. All in the 7. Great shot by Sherman. I'm telling you right now, it's over for Joe. Sherman has showed perseverance and stuck with it. Never counting himself out. Joe is just he's too many games. When he missed that 9 ball, I want to say to go up 13-5. Well, it's big. Those 3 combos have been erased now because of Joe's missed 9 balls. And Sherman looking solid. Well, he's got to be careful here, but he should be able to make this in the side. Just roll into the 9 and clip it like that. Perfect. Nice shot. Yep, we're about to see a race to 3 for 500. Blood should be flowing now or pumping. Our heart should be pumping. Don't do it. Oh, I thought he missed it. Yeah, we got action, folks. Wow, what a match. I know Sherman was feeling it. Thought it was over. We got action. Race to 3. Sherman stepping. Pep in his step now. He's like, I got this. He can smell it. He couldn't see the end of the tunnel. Now he can see the light. Joe is sitting over there beside himself trying to figure out where he went. Because he left the building, folks. He is no longer with us. Not sure where he went. There's a silhouette of a man over there. But it doesn't look like Joe McCreary right now. Doesn't look like the guy that started out in 30 seconds taking a 110 combo like it was straight in. Well, here we go. Sherman with the break. Down 12 to 5 and has won 7 in a row. Been a team effort. Got the 8 ball down. He's going to get a shot on the 1. Yes, he is. Can we see a break and run? Now his break's working. I think he's softened up on it, but he's still putting a lot of draw. We got action, baby. 7 in a row he's won. That's right, Mr. Sanchez. All heart with Sherman. But we knew that in the beginning. His heart monitor was off, is all that was. But in his defense, Joe has helped him. He's had chances. Yes, sir. Exciting stuff. This is what you expect to see from a 528 and a 527. Is he going to go for the 10? Is he going to punish him? Can he do it? I don't see why not. Your momentum has changed so much. He makes this, it's definitely over. Ah. Oh, look at this. We may have a 5-10 coming up. Probably see a 4-6. Meanwhile, Joe's struggling. He's trying to make any ball he can make. Trying to get there. Yeah, he's just done. I don't know. I've said it. It's his blood sugar, and that's what it is. He doesn't know how to regulate it in these long matches. Seen this time and time again with his matches. Got to get some insulin or some chocolate. Oh no, Sherman. But gotta see a 5-10 combo because that 7 is messed up. They're also on a 7-footer, not a 9-footer, sir. Makes a big difference with 4.5-inch pockets to 4 1/8 inch pockets. Joe's struggling still. He's trying to figure out how do I get to this 4 ball. I want to play this 5-10 combo. He can't make the ball. Can't even make a ball. He's done. He's snake bit. Like we used to call it snake bit, to where now he can't even make a ball. He's so beside himself and he's so mad at himself that he can't shake it. He can't get out of this almost like tunnel vision of just dogging it. Got no shot at making it anymore. Now he's in that fight mode, but he's not playing to win, he's just playing not to lose. And that is not a good spot to be in. Whatever. It's blood sugar, Bubba. Diabetic. I already know this. Oh, he's still getting a little roll here. But he just doesn't know how to maintain it when he's in these long matches. It's up to 12 to 5, counting his chickens before they hatched. Thought he could have it done before he's run out of gas. Sherman's trying to keep him in the game there. Now, does he play the 3 off of the 6? To me, that's the shot. But then it'll move the 6 out of the way. He can make the 4. Whoever gets it at 5 is making the combo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm telling you, he's done. If he doesn't win another game, I don't think he's going to be on another Friday night fight. Meanwhile, Sherman got an easy ball in hand, shoot the 4, roll over for the 5-10. No way you're trying to break this up. They just shoot this 4. You can just stop the cue ball right there. Yep, here it goes. Gonna call it. Looks pretty cut and dry. And he shut down the combo king. Yes, it is. 13-12. All right, Joe has finally taken his break. I don't know why he didn't take it when it was 12-12 or 12-10, but we're on a player break. So we'll be right back with you. See if Joe can get his insulin right. All right, folks, we're back. We got action. Hope you're enjoying it so far. If you're just joining us, Sherman was down 12-5. Joe can't make a ball with ball in hand. That's how I'm calling it. So Here we go. Sherman with the break. He's still going with that hard break. Getting the ball to move around. Got 3 balls on the break this time. That 2 ball, I'm looking down the line. It does not pass the 5. So he's either got to try to open it up when he shoots this 1 ball, take his medicine, get right there and play safe. Right where he's pointing. Or even where the cue ball is right now. I'm going to say it a lot. Picture where the cue ball is right now. Get in that spot. Then you'll have a good shot on it. Play safe on the 2. Very cut and dry, and people don't see it. And then look at that. Almost, but perfect angle. You can just push this 2 ball past the 5. Get the cue ball to land on the 5. Gonna play the carom. I don't like it. But he does. So let's see if he can do it. Looks a lot easier at the table. Well, luckily for him, Joe can't make a ball. I hate to be mean, but my horse is shot. He's done. You can stick a fork in him. Not a big deal. Been fun. Love to see him get his head out of his you know what until you hear a loud pop. That ain't happening. Well, maybe taking a break is what he needed, or what I said he needed about 3 games ago. Looking okay. Let's see if he can get it together. Pull it within 2. I mean, they did say they're not playing win by 2. That if it goes hill, they're playing 1 game for it all. Maybe this is his whole plan the whole time. If it is, that's going to be pretty incredible match and story. But if you didn't hear it, I think I did. I heard the loud pop. Knocks us down. There it is. There's that loud pop. I'm trying to make it fun. Race to 2, baby. He finally won a game. He woken up. He took the break 3 games too late, is what I'm saying. When Sherman got to 10, that's when I would have taken the break. Meanwhile, we got action, baby. Race to 2 for 500. When's the last time you got to say that? Could see Hill Thriller. You know, that's what we want to see as spectators. Yeah, I'm pulling them all out. Let's see what can happen here. Got the 9 ball down. Got no shot on the 1, so he's going to bank it up table. Maybe sending cue ball 2 rails underneath this 5, 10, and 3 would be the ideal shot. Just got to clip the right side. He's calling the 7, but I really think he's playing safe. Just calling it just in case. Might be trying to draw it all the way down. I'm going to say that's not bad. It works. That's for sure. Well, I think he's got to kick in those 2 rails. About that first diamond above. He's going to mess the 2 up. I mean, that's not wrong. Don't know what to do. Don't feel like you can hit it. Got to remember they are playing 3 foul. Are we going to see it? So Joe gets on the hill. Oh, I see it, but he doesn't. He can put the cue ball above this one ball, clip the right side, push the one towards the four, and get the cue ball to come underneath the stack here. Instead, he's going to be forced to play this 2-6 combo. Doesn't have much of an option for safety. Maybe he can push the 2 to the bottom rail under the 6, push the 3 cue ball in between. That's not going to work. The only thing that works is cue ball's going to run into the 6. Sherman's have a good shot at playing safe on the 3. This is a big game here. This is to get on the hill and to break. Yeah, we're going to see a safety right here. Bank the 3 up table in between the 4 and 8. Push the cue ball onto the 5-10. Even push the 10 up just a little to open up the 5 would be ideal. Almost. And he wanted that a little higher up table because it's going to give Joe a shot at kicking this in. Got a chance. Got a chance. Trajectory. Nope. 5 ball's laying a little funny still. I mean, if he can get underneath the 5-10, he can play the 5 in the corner, but he might try to break it up right now. Oh, don't come underneath. He tried to break it open. That was the wrong time. Should just made the 3, get a shot on the 4, figure it out from there. But luckily, he can kick this in. But does he want to just knock it in, or does he want to kick it in with some speed? Oh boy. Let's see what Joe's going to do here. Let's see if he realizes he needs to go underneath the 5-10. He has a chance to go into the 5-10, but I think he can go underneath. Just go into it. Just draw into it. Put the cue ball above the 4. No, no, you got to be higher than that. Unless you want to spin underneath it, you can take that angle. Oh boy, what's he doing? He lost in translation again. I think he was just trying to draw it out a little bit, play safe on the 5 behind the 10, but boy, I'm not even sure what to do here. Play the 5 into the 10 so it goes down to the bottom rail and spin the cue ball up table to get behind the 7. Kind of like this. Yep. Just like that. Very good shot. Commentator first. I called it. That is the shot. Now, what can Sherman do? He's going to push the 7 into the 10. Mess everything up. Now, he is on 1 foul right now, so he might not want to do that. It takes a chance of bunching up the balls and giving Joe a better chance at playing on that 3rd safety. Now, if Sherman doesn't hit this, I'm pretty sure Joe's going to push this 5 ball up past the 10 and lock him underneath the 10. So he definitely wants to try to hit this. He's going to kick out at 1 rail. He's going to try to muscle it in, kick, bank, and see if he can do it. 1 rail kick, 1 rail bank in the bottom right corner is what he is called. Oh boy. Now, Joe could try to run out too, but I really think he's going to push this 5 ball up past the 10 and lock him. But he needs to try to run out. He really does. He's got a big opportunity here. He needs to redeem himself when he had ball in hand with 3 balls on the table. Let's see if he can do it. This is big. This is to get on the hill. Just got to make it. Don't want to get stuck by the 8. Don't want to go up table. Oh boy. They used a little bit of inside English to go 2 rails and just got past the 8. Now I'm just using center English and coming down table. Stay on the left side. He's going to come around table. No, he's going to just lay it up. Kind of like it. You can make this 8 and draw the cue ball to the side rail to get straight in on the 10. He could go underneath the 10 with the cue ball. Try to go to the bottom rail. Yeah, that's what he tried. And Sherman is happy to be at the table, but he's not going to like it. Looking at a bank shot. Now Joe missed it big time. He's trying to play conservative, and he needs to let his cue ball out a little bit. Big shot right here. Bank the 10 in the bottom or top left hand corner where his hand is right now. Cue ball comes around 2 rails and plays a 10 in the bottom left. You got to go for it. You miss it, you could potentially leave a tough bank or a cut shot. Leave that 33-degree angle that no one likes. Big game right here. Whoever wins this is on the hill. They think he's going to bank this 8 up by the 10. Oh, no. Sherman. All right. Let's see what Joe can do. He doesn't want to try to go above the 10 because then he takes a risk of scratching in the side. He wants to go below. Just go back and forth. A little bit of inside, not a lot. Straight top. Just go back and forth. Then he went above. Got away with it. What a shot. Let's see if he can make it. Nope. Oh my God. He's shooting it too soft. Sherman is on the hill. Like I said, Joe is done. He's out of gas. I don't know why he shot it so soft. You're not shooting with confidence. That's what happens every time when you don't shoot the ball with confidence. You slow roll it. It's over. Sherman's gonna win. I called it. Joe is out of gas. You missed that ball right there after getting perfect on it. You're not thinking about winning. You're thinking about everything else but winning. So, pretty sure it's over after this game. If you bet on Sherman, you can start collecting. As I called it, Joe is done. He can't get out of his own head. Oh, last break for Sherman. Joe can pull it off. We say hill. Maybe that's what he had planned all the time. Cue ball's wild. Oh, I think he can. I think he can throw it in. Once you go to the top rail and come down, shoot the 2 in the side. Yeah, good shot. Don't get stuck by the 4. Could see our break and run right here. Love to see it happen, even if it does cost me $20. Yeah, Joe and everybody thought this was over. Ooh, Sherman was done for, but Joe missed a 9 ball to go up 13-5, and that's it. Sherman has taken control and punished Joe every chance he's had. Joe's had many chances to punish Sherman, but just, sometimes you're just playing good enough to lose, right? We've all been there. We've all done it. We're going to see a 7-10 combo or a 7-10 carom. Joe's got to get out of his head. He can't do it. We're going to see a 3-10. No, 3-10 kick. Or can he kick this off the left hand rail? I think he's going to move this 10 ball. Doesn't want to give up ball in hand to give Joe a 3-10 combo. And to be honest, that's probably the right thing to do. Joe can't run out. Test him. That's what I would do. I would test him. Good hit, but he's going to scratch. Joe needs to make him pay. Right here. Sherman trying to give it to him. One ball at a time. That's all you got to focus on. Pocket the ball. Wants to stay right there so he can stay on this left side of the 6. Should be able to just roll down. Nope. He's done. I'm telling you, he can't make the ball. He can't make the ball that he needs. If he would have just punched the cue ball over, make the 5 with confidence. All right, here it is. Sherman for the win. He's going to play the carom off the 5 into the 10. Like I said, I called Joe was over when Sherman got the 10. Gonna make me play, maybe use the 7 ball. 5 carom into the 7-10. That looks a little bit more doable than the 5 into the 10. Almost natural. There it is. Oh, wow. Sherman couldn't believe it. Now, Joe going to use the cue ball and call the 10 ball. He has to. Yep, he called it. Bag the 5 up table. Focus on making 10. Nope. Nope. It's over. That's it. Hate to say it. Joe can't manage his insulin control. Should know better in these long races. But that's what happens when they say is his chemistry right. He got his mixture right. His mixture ain't right. His mixture was right all the way up until 12-5. And then his mixture gave out. All right, big shot for Sherman. If he can cut this in and send the cue ball up and down, it's over. 10 balls hanging. 7-10. You can say goodnight. As they say, cut this in for the win. Don't scratch in the top right corner. Or in the side. There you go. Joe says, I've seen enough. Wow, what a match for Sherman Taylor. Not a good match for Joe McCreary. Up 12-5. Don't think he's going to play another Friday night fight. But I do want to thank everybody. Sherman's all getting all love and hugs. What a great match for Sherman. What a great heart, perseverance. But thanks again, everyone, for tuning in and watching. We had 71 viewers, and what a great match. That's all you got to do when you're down 12-5. Stay in it. Keep your head in it and your heart.